opening day at Wrigley Field. Where else would you rather be, Singy? Cubs looking to build off their postseason run from a year ago. They knocked out the Padres before falling to the Brewers in the division series in 5.
Well, I don't have to tell you this, partner, but the Cubs ended a 5-year postseason drought by winning 92 games last season. Must be the TV announcers.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
2 down, bases empty. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Littell, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs down. Back here at Wrigley Field, on to the 3rd inning. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. James Wood, the next to hit. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, these Nats doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough.
Runner takes off in the air to left center. Happ on his horse, and it falls. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Luis Garcia, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Flied to right his first time. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they're all loaded up. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1. Hard liner. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Grand slam. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Cade Horton gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Ben Brown.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. That's to third. They take the force out, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But the damage in the inning came right here for the Nationals. A grand slam home run. Here at Wrigley Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Good job to fight that one off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Matt Shaw, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. In the air, right field. Cruz on the move. 2 up, 2 down. back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And first offering is fouled off. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. Nothing. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. One down. So the Nats lineup turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Nationals.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. And that one hammered. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the 4th. Michael Busch digs in now. And the 0-1. Foul ball there. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. On the ground to 3rd. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Out towards right center field. And a couple of quick outs. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Pete Crow Armstrong. Chaparro. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton ready now for the 5th inning. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Crow Armstrong takes it in for the out. 1 away. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Luis Garcia. 1 for 2. Ripped on a line. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He hauls it in. 2 away.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. On the ground to 1st. Chaparro steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. So here's Horner now.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Foul ball. He goes down looking. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. He continues. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Keibert Ruiz getting ready to hit. Ripped to first, caught. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Hassel now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That's smashed towards center. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. At the plate, Dylan Cruz. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Out to short. Swanson fires over to first. That ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Swanson digs in. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Cubs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Now it's the DH, Matt Shaw. Swinging a foul straight back.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swings through it for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Hat in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings. Back here at Wrigley Field, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And the leadoff man aboard.
Next for the Nationals.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And there's one down. Wrigley Field, the 2nd oldest active ballpark in MLB. It opened in 1914 as Weedman Park for the Federal League's old Chicago Whales franchise. Garcia at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
Ooh, it gets a little tricky in the outfield here at Wrigley with the wind patterns from Lake Michigan. Better check which way the flags are waving when you put together your game plan.
Takes it in for the out. Here's the 3rd baseman, Brady House. 0 for 3 in this one. Up the middle. In time to Bush. Out number 3. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run homer. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Bush in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And there's one down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Chaparro gets under it, and there's 2 down.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
No, I'm not that cool, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Hunter Harvey getting ready to make his season debut. To the right side, Bush. He takes it on his own. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now the center fielder, Robert Hassel III. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Nationals.
And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to Horner at second for one. For the first, safe.
Up next for Washington.
Up now for Washington, Andres Chaparro. 1 for 3. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So back to the top of the order. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Hunter Harvey. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Bobby Milner.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And it's into the bleachers, out of here. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 13-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Lyle in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball out to left field. Happ has a beat on it. And that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. That's a hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Hey! Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Brings it in. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. In there for strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 8 innings, 8. Back here at the friendly confines. All set to start the 9th in this one. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Happ takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's going to be Brady House. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. He's already homered in this game. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Robert Hassel III digging in for the Nationals. And that one fouled off. The Nats up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. On the ground, right side, Horner. Fires over to first. And that's the inning. 9. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Matt Shaw. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Back to the top of the order now. Ian Happ will hit next. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Here comes 0-1. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. One out man at first. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. And it's fouled away. 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one lifted to left. Wood in position. Makes the grab. So they're down to their final out. Now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. This could end it. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Final score in this one, 13-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John.
I never liked them. To your public safety brief, I never listened. To your blackmail of likes, I ignore them. Your curated playlist, I always hated what you like. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Boston Red Sox, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because these guys have already got the building blocks in place, and you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game.
And on the hill here today, Andrew Abbott. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here's Contreras now. In the air, left field. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. Check out the Red Sox lineup. 2 aboard with 1 out. At the plate, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. As the go-ahead runner pulls up at third. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in, fires it to the plate, safe, and the runner from second scores on the play, and they lead by 2.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Now batting Tristan Casas, and a swing and a miss. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here on opening day. To first, might be 2. To Elliott, second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Red Sox 2, the Reds coming up.